Hello everybody, welcome to our Sengoku Dynasty Survival Guide. So we're going over the best way of the monk perks for certain types of builds. We're looking at a warrior build, a craftsman build, and then just some perks that I think you should have regardless of whether you're going for a particular build or not. It kind of just help everybody. So let's get into these guys. We'll go over here to the Way of the Monk. Now, first, let's look at the warriors out there, people who are going to be, fighting bandits or even hunting, just something that, you're going to be in melee often. The first thing that you're going to take is Warrior Apprentice, as your Warrior Apprenticeship pays off. You learn Warrior perks faster, which basically means you're going to get more XP for these Way of the Warrior perks faster, which is great because that just means you're going to get more powerful that way faster as well. So not a bad idea to really kind of like get that first, I would say. Even before you start, if you have like these perks, put it in here as quickly as you can, just so that you can start, really grinding up those Warrior perks and be, as strong as possible as early as possible. So once you have that, another one to have is the Warrior Monk Spirit. It says your Warrior Monk training makes you more resilient to damage. Your max health increases. And obviously this number here is +5 now, but the more you put in, the higher it's going to be. So that's going to basically improve like your base health, which is great. We love that for, definitely for fighting, that's for sure. Another one right here, Unshakable, says your focus and dedication are irrepressible. You withstand enemy attacks longer without being stunned. So that basically this increases your poise, which basically means you are less likely to be off balance and then have like enemies attack you basically while you're off balance. So that's definitely helpful for that. Just kind of boost that a little bit more there as well. Another great one to have is Steel Resolve. It says your balance cannot be disrupted. And again, this just kind of like increases your poise basically even more. So again, just harder to kind of knock you off balance. And then finally, Revered by the People. Since you are so famous and well respected that when you fall, people rush to your aid, ushering you back into safety. And basically what this does is it makes any kind of penalties that's involved with like respawning, it's going to reduce that by 50%, and you can increase this more. So I don't know if that's going to go up to like 100 or 75. I'm not quite sure what the final number is there. But basically, you will lose less stuff. Typically, you lose like money, food items when you respawn when you die. So having this is very helpful, especially if you know you're going to be in combat a lot. Just takes that worry that you're not going to be wasting all your money doing so. So that is great to have for that. Now for our craftsmen out there, you're going to start with the Craftsman Apprentice. It's very similar to the Monk Apprentice, where basically you're just going to get Way of the Craftsman perks a lot faster. So definitely boost that as much as you can, just to get that going. Now next you're going to want to get Craftsman Focus. It says your dedication to hard work makes you resistant to tiring and running out of energy. Your max stamina increases, and again that'll this number here will increase the more perks you put in here, the more points. So basically, the higher stamina you have, the less tired you're going to get when you're like lumbering or mining or farming, whatever it is. That's going to just make that a little bit slower to happen, which is great. Now, another one that you want to potentially get is One with Nature. So for this one, it says your forager and herbalist skills improve. You gain more items while harvesting natural resources like grass, flowers, mushrooms, etc. So you basically get some extra foraging items. So if you know that you tend to be out there like getting like garlic or wasabi or whatever out there, why not pick up this perk? You're going to get more, and then you can sell it. You can, or you can craft with it, whatever you want to do with it. You get more, and we always love more. Now, another one, a last one, to be honest, is Dignitary. It says your renown across Nana Valley makes your travel easier. Fast travel costs are reduced by just starting off by -50%, which is amazing. So basically, I kind of imagine that if you're being a craftsman, you're probably going to be like a trader too. You're going to be like taking your crafts and selling them. So having the Dignitary perk is very helpful for that, because that's going to make it so that you don't end up spending all the money that you just earned on like fast traveling around the place. So definitely worth having for our craftsmen there. Now, some of the perks that I think you should get, regardless of if you have a specific build or you don't, I find them very helpful and worth having, is definitely beginning with that warrior, I'd have that one, the warrior monk spirit. Increase your health. Why not? No matter what you're doing, having more health, never going to be a bad thing. And that also goes with the craftsman focus, having more stamina. Never a bad thing, whether you're running around or not. Just having more stamina is going to be very helpful. Now, another one here is ascetic training, which basically says years of meditation and monk ascetic training allow you to live off less. Your food stat depletes slower, and it just starts off with minus 10%. So basically, this means you are going to become hungrier slower, and that's great for whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're crafting, fighting, just walking around. You're not going to be hungry so quickly, and that also just means that you're going to be not eating out of the stores, your food stores, as much either, which means more for your villagers, and that's just helpful overall as well. I would definitely just say suggest dignitary as well, because why not save costs? If you're probably going to be fast traveling, why not save costs on it, right? And then another one here, capacious stomach. Basically, this one increases the actual food stat itself. So if you get this and you blend it in with the other one, not only are you going to be getting hungry slower, but your meter's actually higher. So you have more time before it's like, ooh, I should really go eat some food. So that one I definitely think is also worth having. And then finally, also not bad idea just to have revered by the people, because whether you're planning to be a warrior or not, you're probably gonna run into trouble somewhere, or you might succumb to fall damage. Something might happen, you die, and it's sucky when that happens, and oh no, all the gold that you just earned, it's mostly gone, because that's just what happens when you die in this game. So having this will reduce that penalty, so you're not hurting quite so bad as you heal up and heal yourself and all that. So not a bad idea for that one either. So let me know what you guys think about these perks, if you have favorites, or if you would mix certain things together, because I'm curious to know. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.